Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete, and we got a special show. We have technical issues, so we're going to work through this. We have two people from the American Legion as our guests, and we're going to talk about an upcoming event that we want the community to know about. So, Peggy, would you introduce yourself, who you are, what you do, and who you serve at the Legion so our viewers can get a better idea?
My name is Peggy Biascochea, and thank you very much for inviting us today. We're really excited to talk about the American Legion Veterans Memorial 5K. This is year number 11 for us, and I will not take away T-Bell's thunder because he needs to talk about the money and how well he's done getting sponsors for our charities. But it's a great event. Our runners come to the Marietta Square. And this year it will be on November the 8th.
Okay.
You can sign up and join us. And there will be the Veterans Day Parade will follow right after that. So it's going to be a great day for veterans. But our 5K has been a work of love for 11 years. Mr. Bell and his Sons of the American Legion had the idea that it would be a great thing to do. And we just we're not experts at it. So we have learned and perfected our craft all through the years. And it turns out to be one of the biggest days for honoring our veterans, past, present, and fallen, that happens at the square. And we're really proud of it. So how about Tom, talk to him about our sponsors?
So Tom, introduce yourself. Okay.
Appreciate all the accolades. I'll send flowers later.
That sounds good.
Cash money.
Oh, dang it. He is muted.
I am not muted. I hear you.
You're coming through clear now. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tom.
I don't know what I think. But anyway, I thank y'all very much for the opportunity to be on your podcast. As Peggy says, this is a labor of love. This was an idea that I had a little over 11 years ago to take the Legion from being an inward thing where we do a lot of stuff for ourselves and the people around us, but our organization is too strong and too vibrant not to let the community know about us. And the race was a great way to introduce even though we've been here for short time, a little over 104 years now. We were founded in September of 1919. But anyway, the race was a great idea to introduce the city of Marietta to the American Legion Post 29. Mm-hmm. And it's been like as Peggy said, it was a labor of love. We started and we nurtured it, and we could not do this without our sponsors. We have been so blessed over the 11 years to where we go. And I'm going to not try to name very many of our sponsors because I don't want to leave anybody out or hurt anybody's feelings. But if I forget somebody, but we over the last 10 years, we've raised over $870,000 for veterans charity.
Wow.
And that just doesn't happen off of a 5K race. But again, because of our sponsors and the team that we have behind us and the Legion behind us, we're able to make it. But we are hoping that this year we're going to get close to our goal of being able to go over $1 million. And right now, I think we're close to doing that. You know, one of the things that's more about the money is, who do you help? Where does the money go to? Mm-hmm. And we have been very blessed to work since its inception with the Georgia National Guard Family Support Foundation. People do not realize that we have 17,000 Georgia National Guardsmen in the state. Mm-hmm. 2, that Georgia is one of the top states in the country that leads in deployment. If there's a problem anywhere in the world, even like fires in LA last year, when the tragic bombings attack on the Trade Center and everything else up there, our troops went to New York, different other places and around the world, Kosovo, wherever. But anyway, what our money goes to for the National Guard is people don't realize if you're working here at a company, any company, they cannot terminate you. They have to keep your job, but your pay stops if you're on deployment. And a lot of our monies that we donate, along with under the leadership of Harriet Morgan at the foundation over there, goes to help offset those people in times of need. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Uh, the second charity that uh, we have had for not for the entire time, but really proud to have for probably 10 years, is the Shepherds Shared Military Initiative at the Shepherds Center. This was the Shepherds Men is an organization that set up a foundation to work with veterans at the Shepherd Spinal Center, to work with those soldiers that are suffering from PTSD, and from those that have wounds related to combat and other issues. So it's a great pleasure and an honor to work with the Shepherd's Men and the Shepherd Shared Military Initiative. And I'm kind of going to defer to Peggy on the next one. I'll tell you who they are, but our third charity that we represent is the United Military Care here in Marietta, which and I'll let Peggy give the plug about their vet fair coming up. But I got to tell you, it's a fantastic organization. Peggy spent 10, 11 years with them as well, trying to keep things going, and the things they did for veterans was just amazing. And Peggy, when you get through with them, I'll come back and tell them about the service office. Okay?
Awesome.
Okay. Yes, United Military Care is very, very dear to my heart. I come from a military family. My father served for over 35 years. My husband is a veteran, and there are so many veterans in our local area that are just struggling. And military care is the place where they can call or come. And if we don't have the answer, we will work hard to get the answer. And the We Care Fair came out of years and years of Kim Scofie working with veterans down in Columbus at active duty and everyone around here. There are just so many questions, so much you need to know. Wouldn't it be awesome if we put all of those people that had answers in the same spot for 1 day or 2 days and let all veterans come in and ask all the questions they wanted? So tomorrow, actually, the We Care Fair will be at the Cobb Civic Center. They've done one in Rome a couple of times. That we've had one down at the Ebenezer Baptist Church. They've had one in Columbus. It's just been amazing, the outreach that they can do through the We Care Vet Fairs, and helping so many people get the benefits that they probably never would have gotten in the past and have struggled and struggled. So it is an amazing organization. It was my honor to work with them for quite a long time. I just kind of had to age out because I just can't keep up with the fast pace that they keep going with anymore. So I'm just working with the auxiliary right now at the post, and we're doing what we can to help those in need as well. And obviously our focus is for women and children. So we've got some things lined up for some veterans that have children coming on. But for anybody that is a veteran and that is out and about tomorrow, Cobb Civic Center from 8:30 to 6 o'clock, be there or be square, because they'll help you get whatever you need.
Yeah, we had Kim on the podcast last week, and so we'll be there podcasting for veterans and veterans-supported businesses that want to reach out to veterans. So they can go to peatcaine.me/vets, or they could go to wecarevetfair.com. Either one, they'll get you there. We'll put the American Legion on that site too, so people can get to one place and see all of it, because you're right about the 5K. It's supporting the community. It's driving that awareness that Tom shared with us how important it is to get out into the community to educate people. And when we had Kim on, we thought about everything's changing so fast, the information. We want to get it out to our veterans as quickly as we possibly can. So we're going to work with her in some form or fashion, even after the fair, to be able to bring our veterans what the most current information of how we can support them. So, Tom, can you hear us and just maybe?
I can hear you fine, and there is a fourth charity that we support, and that sometimes you got to start with sometimes charity begins at home, and we at the American Legion have what's called a service officer, and the service officer is available to help veterans in need. Now, we are not the organization that come through with long-term solutions. We're the guy that's going to, if a veteran's in trouble, his car's broke down, might need a small help with a car payment or a breakdown, a repair bill, maybe an electric bill. His electricity's been cut off, or he needs a voucher for some food. And occasionally we'll run through a veteran that needs a hotel for a night. We'll try to help with that's homeless, that kind of thing. But we're certainly not the conduit or have the resources or the thing like United Military Care does. And unfortunately, some of us in the Legion's sphere, we dump on United Military Care if we have, and I don't like to use the word dump, we like to use the word refer, someone that is in need because we can't provide the necessary services for them. But this race, and we talked about sponsors, but I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to Calvin Allen and the Calvin Allen Foundation. He has stepped up in a big way 5 to 6 years ago. Isn't that right, Peggy? 5 or 6?
Yes. Maybe 7.
And it helps us out in a big way. And then we've been so blessed in the local community. But this Calvin Allen Foundation and this year's race and last year's race was named after his wife's passed away colonel in the Army, Colonel Billy J. McAllister. And so this is, and they make a substantial commitment to the race each year. But where the real money comes from is from the local community. The mom and pop shops, the small independent businessmen, the individuals that have a love for veterans in our heart. And God bless the other people in the community and companies that help us. But they get hit and beat up on all the time from every charity under the world, and we're blessed that they choose the Veterans Memorial 5K for the race and support. So we're really blessed, and we're looking forward to Peggy and I handling this gauntlet off to someone. And young people like you could be groomed to step up and take the gauntlet, because Peggy and I, she already used the word aged out. That's the correct term. So I don't know what else I can tell you about our 5K, but we'd love to, whatever you need us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't forget about tomorrow night. We have a big
event. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm a letter of warning in my file here, Pete. I forgot something. Tomorrow night, United Distributors, one of our sponsors and big sponsor to many events around town, is sponsoring a beer and bourbon night at our post. Starts between 7 and 11 and will last till 9. Tickets can be bought at the door, or if you get there early, you can buy them at the bartender downstairs in our social quarters. But tickets are $30. Again, all of the proceeds go to the 5K race. And so we're really, really, really excited about United Distributors stepping up and helping us out.
That is so good. When you have community partners like that, it's everything to get together. We're better. and partnering with them is a great thing, and we appreciate them. We'll put in the show notes links. If you'll send me like your links to the sponsors, and we can give them some credit for supporting everything that y'all are doing at the the thing tomorrow night, the We Care Vet. We'll have that out there along with our 5K that's coming up. So we had a little technical difficulty. We got through it. He can't let's see, hear us necessarily, so we had to do some sign language. So it worked out
Well,
really good.
actually, I was hearing y'all. Y'all couldn't hear. No, I can hear you now. It was so low, whatever, and the
Yeah.
sound finally came on. I don't know what happened.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
I can hear you. No, we're good to go now.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving our community letting people know what's going on so we can serve and take care of our vets. And so Peggy, I think, jumped off for a second, so we'll be winding down, but we'll put in
Can I add one more shameless plug?
absolutely. Go ahead, Tom.
You know, one of the things that the American Legion needs, like every organization civically, is we need members. If you're a veteran or son or daughter of a veteran, we would encourage you to come to American Legion Post 29. If you're a veteran, they need a DD 214. But if you're a son of the Legion or a daughter and your folks served in the military, we have a place for you either through the Sons, the auxiliary. If you're a motorcycle rider, we have Legion Riders that's a great organization. So we're an organization that's vibrant, community driven, veteran driven, and children driven. The four pillars of the American Legion are our nation, our security, our youth, and community. So that's I don't call it a shameless plug, a proud plug.
Yeah, absolutely. Be proud to share that with our community. And for our community, share this with people you know that can benefit from what's going on at Legion 29 in Marietta and our 5K that's coming up in November. Plus, We Care Vets Fair is tomorrow at the Cobb Civic Center. Out, see all the different people that support the veterans community, and learn how we can better serve our community by getting that information out so we can be great resources to our veterans. So, Tom, thank you so much for being with us today. And thank Peggy. She's off right
Thank you.
now. I guess. Thank you, Peggy, for sharing with us. And we appreciate your time and your effort to be able to support our important journey with our veterans. So thank you, Tom.
Pete, really appreciate your willingness to share this information in the community with your followers. We really appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
It's my pleasure. Okay. Thank y'all.